The first doors I ever walked into as an official Trumbull High student, I took a deep breath from the fresh outside air, stepped into the school, and was instantly swallowed into the mouth of THS. I feared my homeroom teacher, and after the first day I didn't want to go back. Little did I know that man would teach me so many incredible life lessons, and in the future he'd become my influential pal. The journey started here. First period gym class with the dictator of physical education. Line it up! That phrase still haunts me. Newsflash, Anderson, it's only gym class. Dealing with that every morning was torture, and I already knew that this year was going to be a struggle. I was already on the field hockey team, and I didn't care about my schoolwork. Teachers became enemies as well as some teammates did, which shoved me into the path of a new sport. Lacrosse was my calling. I wasn't the best player, but I was good enough to have a passion for it. My teammates became my friends, and my friends eventually became my sisters. Unfortunately, when the season was over, I went right back to ignoring my academics to have fun. Then reality came back into play, and reality was, I was failing freshman year. Sophomore year came around and nothing was the same. All the walls painted the same asylum white, the corners all identical. The school was no longer a big colorful funhouse, but a lifeless prison for students. For me though, the dramatic changes made to the school were a sign. Trumbull High didn't take well to slackers, and I was not going to be an exception. I never knew what the school had to offer. Places to study and work, teachers willing to offer a helping hand to students in need. The fog cleared from my eyes, and everything was so clear now. I was able to make time for my work and enjoy my time in high school. Even the popular kids had their faces buried nose deep in their books. Being smart was the cool thing. Being lazy was, well, the stupid thing. And I wasn't going to let myself be a part of that social group. The failing freshman miraculously turned into the studious sophomore, and I was now able to see straight down the path to my future, which looked very bright for me. College planning, applications, letters of recommendation, and homework on top of all of that. Junior year was a nightmare, but a dream at the same time. Apart from the academics, the events the school held were unforgettable. Attending every boys' lacrosse game, even the away ones, over an hour away from home in the freezing cold. Dressing up, taking pictures, and dancing a cotillion until I literally thought my legs were going to fall off my body. Tie-dyeing t-shirts with the absolute best chemistry class that anybody could have, with the giant himself. Yes, I'm talking about you, Kayer. I mastered maneuvering through the jam-packed halls, learned how to squeeze 3 binders, a textbook, and 4 folders in my backpack. I even learned how to distract teachers from collecting the homework that I half completed the night before. But I couldn't find a way to stay dry in Boston on the worst junior class trip ever. Breaking the social norm was normal for me, but recording it and getting a grade for it in sociology class was by far the coolest assignment given to any student. But ending off the year, we had to say goodbye to Tremags, and nobody knew what to expect next year. Then we met this awesome guy, and the year we've been waiting for 3 years was finally here. Seniors. So powerful, so respected, so crazy. This was our last year here, and it was either go hard or go home. And trust me, we made such a big bang that you can still hear it echoing through the halls. Trumbull High will never forget us. Want to know why? Let me explain it to you. It was our turn to wear any costume we want and put on a stupid act just to embarrass our underclassmen for a whole day. Our turn to infect our teachers with senioritis, the worst disease that anybody can have. Trumbull High is now just a station where we wait to be picked up and taken to college. Memories, friends, knowledge, and dreams were born in this school. The miracle worker teachers prepared us for what life has to offer. 4 years of my life spent in what I thought was hell, but turned out to be the complete opposite. I've laughed here, cried here, fought here, healed here, and I don't have a single regret, not even the times I had to pay P-Jar a little visit. Because in the end, I wouldn't have learned the lessons I did if I took on this school differently. It's been real, Trumbull High. I'm going to miss these halls and the faces of my childhood friends. Thank you for forming me into who I am today.